Dragons here, and we're doing a Dracotail deck for you guys today, post Doom of Dimensions. And I've been wanting to do this. I have all the cards now, so let's get right into this. We're doing 3 Dracotail Malulu. During how this works is during the main phase, quick phase, you fusion summon 1 Dracotail fusion monster from deck using monster your hand or field. Also, you can summon that from your extra deck for the rest of the turn except fusion monsters. If this card is sent to graveyard as material for fusion summon, you can set 1 Dracotail spawn trap from your deck. Then you negate the effects of 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. We play 3 Dracotail Femna. What this does, and during the main phase quick effect, you can discard this card, fusion summon 1 dragon or spell cancer few monster from the extra using monster into your hand or field. If this card is sent to the graveyard as material for fusion summon, you can set 1 Dracotail spell trap from deck. Then we play 3 Dracotail Lucius. What this does is, if this card is normal special summon, you can add 1 Dracotail from monster from deck to hand, except Dracotail this card. If this card is sent to the graveyard as material, you can set 1 Dracotail spell trap. Then we play 3 King of the Swamp, so we use that as a substitute for any 1 fusion monster. Now this is a new one. Some people play at 1 or 3. I've seen 2 videos where they played at 1 and 1 video where they played at 3. I'm trying I'm trying 2 right now, so it looks like a good ratio for me because most people I've seen play it at 1 because they substitute it for a 3rd pan. I think 2 was a good thing because I played 2 pan already, so I was thinking might as well play 2 Flixel. This is a 45 card deck, by the way, so it's still very viable. So you don't break all that often, in my opinion. So what this does is, if this card is normal special summon, you can target 1 Dracotail monster in your graveyard, except this card special summon, return 1 monster you control to the hand. This card is sent to the graveyard as material for a fusion summon. You can send 1 Dracotail spells trap. Now we play 2 Urgula. What this does is, if this card is sent to the graveyard as material for a fusion monster, you can set 1 Dracotail spell trap from your deck, then you destroy 1 spell trap on the field. If this monster is in your graveyard, you can target 1 spellcaster tournament and Dracotail monster graveyard. Place that card on the bottom of the deck if you do add that monster to your hand. Then we play 2 Dracotail Pan. What this does, if this card is sent to the graveyard for a fusion summon, you can send 1 Dracotail spell and trap from your deck. Then destroy 1 monster on the field. If a face-up fusion monster you control is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, while this card is in the graveyard, except during the damage stage, you can place up this card at the bottom. If you do special 1 non-dragon fusion monster from your graveyard, you can only use 1 effect once per turn. Then we play 2 Cartesia the Virtuous. This is a good, you don't really use the first effect, you just use the second effect, which is quick effect. You can fuse one level later high fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field. During the end phase, if fusion monster is sent to the graveyard, this turn you can add this card from the graveyard to your hand. So it's good recycling itself. Then we play 1 Bestial Magnamut. Basically, you can banish 1 light or dark monster from either graveyard, and at the end phase, you can add a dragon monster. Yeah. Then for the hand traps, we play 3 Ash. I'm not playing 3 Fulos. It's a little too pricey for me. I'm playing 3 Droll, 3 Valor, and then 3 Nib. And that's all for the hand traps. 12 hand traps in total. Now let's get onto spells and traps. We play 3 Raihu Dracotail. Fusion summon 1 Dracotail monster from your extra deck using monster from your hand, deck, or field. So for the rest of the turn, and you cannot spell summon from the rest of the turn from the extra deck except fusion monster. You can only activate 1 of this card per turn. Then we play 3 Key2 Dracotail. And 1 Dracotail monster from your deck or hand. Then if your opponent controls monster, you can fuse summon 1 dragon monster or spellcaster monster using monster from your hand or field. Then we play 1 Polymerization. Triple Tactics Town, 1 of this. Draw 2 cards, take control of 1 of your opponent's monsters till the end phase. Look at the opponent's hand and choose 1 card from it to shuffle into deck, and then 1 called by. We play 1 Dracotail Flame. Target 1 face-up spell on the field, negate its effect until the end of this turn. You can place one Dracotail card from graveyard banishment to the bottom of the deck, accept this card, and then draw one card. One Dracotail Horn. Target one attack position monster on the field, return it to its hand, extra deck. Then you place one Dracotail card from the graveyard banishment at the bottom of the deck, then draw one card. One Dracotail Sting is the new one. Target one monster and or one spell trap card in the graveyard, banish them, and then place one Dracotail card from your graveyard banishment to the bottom of the deck, and then draw one card. That's for the main deck. Let's get into the extra deck. 3 Dracotail Arthalion. What this does is, if this card is fusion summoned, you can target a monster on the field and or graveyard up to the monsters. This is material from the hand, return them to the hand. If 2 or more monsters sent to the graveyard at the same time when this card is in your graveyard, except during that, you can special summon this card but banish it when it leaves the field. We play 2 Dracotail Gugamel. One Dracotail monster plus 1 monster in the hand. When you activate this Dracotail card quick effect, you can target 1 card your opponent controls destroyed. If 2 or more monsters are sent to the graveyard at the same time while this card is in your graveyard, except during the damage set, you can special summon this card but banish it when it leaves the field. Do 1 Mysterion, the Dragon Crown. What this does is once cannot be fusion summoned. Wait, what? Loses 100 attack from each of your banished cards. Monster uses a special summon. Oh wait, if a monster uses its activated effect to special summon himself without the same original type, you can target one of the special summon monsters, banish that monster. Also, banish all monsters from the field with the same original type. And then 1 Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. You'll be using King of the Swamp probably to use King of the Swamp to get that out. We're doing 1 Sectarion Dragon. This card loses 100 attack for each of your banished card. While you control this fusion summon card, you cannot activate the effects or special summon dragon or spell comes from monsters they control. You can target 1 dragon, 1 spell cast monster graveyard, special summon 1, and if you do, place the other on the bottom of the deck. You can only use 1 effect once per turn. And then we play 1 Blue Eye Siren Dragon. Must be first special summoned from the extra deck by trimming 1 Blue Eyes Red Dragon. Equip. Wait, what? Must be riveted by. Must be summoned from the. Wait, what? Must first be either special fusion summoned or special summoned from the extra deck by trimming 1 Blue Eyes White Dragon, equipped with a fusion monster. Unaffected by trap effects, and can attack all your opponent monsters you control once each. And at the end of this card battle, you can target 1 in the trap in the graveyard and set it. We play 1 Guardian Chimera. Must first be fusion summoned, but only fusion materials from your hand or field with at least one monster from each. If this card is fusion summoned by a spell, card, or effect, you can draw cards equal to the number of cards used as material from your hand. If you do, destroy the cards your opponent controls equal to the number of cards used as material. From the field, you can only while this position in your graveyard, your opponent cannot activate or target this card with effects. We played 1 Heraldic Seal of Heavy Spears, necessary in every dragon deck, 1 SP for banishment. Now, Frost Sheep, mostly what you'll do and use the fusion special one that you'll use this effect mostly. It's either that or there's a link effect, but I don't think so, no. That was one link effect. Special summon 1 level 4 dragon, level 4 or lower monster from the graveyard, and then Spirit with Eyes of Blue. What this does is 1 level 4 or lower dragon or spellcaster monster you cannot special summon except for dragon monsters. You can use the following effect with Spirit once per turn. We won't be using the second effect, but we will be using the first. We won't be using the first effect, I think. This card is linked summon. You can take 1 Mausoleum White from your deck, either add it to your hand or send it. Contribute this card, special summon 1 Blue Eyes from your hand to graveyard. If you do, special summon effect monsters from your. Wait, what? You contribute this card, special one blue eyes monster from hand or graveyard. If you special summon an effect monster from your graveyard by this effect, it cannot attack and then effects are negated. And then one new Zeus. That's it for the extra deck.
So what got you into Dracotail, if you don't mind?
It has my one or two of my three favorite types of monsters in it, and that's spellcasters and dragons. My third is warrior, which is not in here, but I guess there's some warrior like SP, but it's not in the main deck.
I got
And
you.
also, it's a dragon deck, and I love dragons, so
Everyone does.
yeah. Well, thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and keep dueling.
Bye, everyone.